Three friends, filled with curiosity after school, decide to unravel the secrets of an old abandoned house in a forest near their town. This forest is known among the locals as the mysterious forest, and is the central theme of spooky stories widely discussed among children. One day, the friends decide to escape from school and find themselves in front of this old house. Within the forest, despite being abandoned for years, the house strangely still stands. As they approach the door, they hear the creaking of the door swaying in the wind, but they gather the courage to step inside. Upon entering, they are immediately met with a cold atmosphere and an eerie silence. They enter a living room covered with old furniture, and the walls adorned with old paintings. Cracked porcelain statues and worn-out chairs carry mysterious traces of the house's past. As the friends venture towards darker rooms, they follow strange sounds. Doors close on their own, window curtains rustle, and occasionally, the distant laughter of a child can be heard. Instead of frightening the children, these events only fuel their curiosity. Finally, when they reach an old room on the top floor, they see an old crib in the middle of the room. On the crib lies a dusty, blanket-covered baby statue. As one of the friends approaches and lifts the blanket, they discover a photo with the face of the baby statue erased, creating a strange collection indicating a baby lost years ago. Suddenly, a strange light appears in the room, and the baby statue starts moving its eyes in a sparkling manner. The friends, shocked by this event, decide to flee. However, as they attempt to escape, they notice a mysterious shadow moving around the room, running through dark and cold corridors. They hear a strange sound coming from behind. Shadows approach them, screaming and reaching out their arms. Eventually, one of the friends falls, and the mysterious shadow approaches them. The others try to help, but the mysterious entity passes by the fallen friend and disappears. Finally, outside, they quickly move away from the abandoned house's door. However, they feel pursued by the mysterious entity they left behind. When they return to town, they suddenly stop. As one of their friends faints, rushed to the hospital, the doctors assure them that what the child saw was not real. Yet, after this experience, the friends have formed a strange bond. Everyone recounts their own witnessed events, but none fully understands what they encountered from that day on. The friends never speak of these mysterious events again. However, the extraordinary incidents they went through somehow bind them together, and everyone knows they carry a dark secret from that day in the forest. One day, -1 high school friends decided to go camping in the forest to make the most of their summer vacation and experience nature up close. Sam, Alex, Lily, Chris, and Emma, as energetic young people, were full of excitement and joy when they arrived in the forest. Upon reaching the camping area, they first set up their tents and lit a fire to complete the day. However, as the sun set, mysterious sounds from the depths of the forest began to catch their attention. Murmurs, rustling noises, and strange creaks created an eerie atmosphere, stirring an odd sense of unease among the friends. As night fell, the forest around them fell silent, and only the faint sound of a breeze over a distant tree stump could be heard. Just as they were beginning to fall asleep, a strange hissing sound came from outside their tents. Sam, gathering courage, unzipped the tent and looked outside. However, what he saw was chilling. Strange shadows dancing among the trees and a peculiar melody rising from the depths of the forest. The friends, hoping for a peaceful night watching the stars, were now intrigued and ventured into the forest to discover the source of these abnormal occurrences. Yet, with every step they took, mysterious sounds and shadows surrounded them. Feeling lost in the forest, they held on to each other tightly, determined not to be separated. However, this horrifying night turned into a nightmare. The shadows shook the friends as if intoxicating them, causing them to separate from each other. Eventually, they got lost in the depths of the forest, seized by a mysterious force. The next morning, other campers arriving at the site found the lifeless bodies of the 5 friends inside their tents. Despite their efforts to understand what happened, it was impossible to trace the mysterious events in the heart of the forest. The friends, called by a mysterious force from within the forest, had disappeared forever. Once upon a time, in the peaceful town of Oak Ridge, nestled in America, life was serene. However, the deep and mysterious forest adjacent to the town held numerous enigmatic tales circulating among the locals. One of these stories spoke of a mysterious creature that was abducting children from the town. This mysterious entity, dwelling in the forest, was often spotted near the children's park in the evening hours. According to the story, this creature would abruptly seize little ones playing or taking a stroll in the woods, vanishing without a trace. Oak Ridge Town was filled with the families of missing children, but not a single child returned. These mysterious occurrences had disrupted the lives of the townspeople. Parents had grown fearful of letting their children out in the evening, and school principals had considered banning children from the park. Unfortunately, these measures were not enough to protect the children. One evening, a small group of children, unable to resist their curiosity, decided to follow the trail of their missing friends into the forest. Sarah, Mike, Ethan, and Lily gathered their courage and ventured into the woods. As they roamed, they discovered mysterious symbols carved into the bark of trees, hinting at a peculiar ritual performed by this creature. As they delved deeper, the night fell, and strange sounds emanating from the heart of the forest heightened the children's fear. Suddenly, as eerie lights and murmurs surrounded them, Sarah vanished before their eyes. Frantically searching, her friends found no trace of her. Sarah was gone. The remaining children decided to turn back, but they lost their way in the forest as darkness enveloped them. The mysterious sounds intensified, and at a point where the enigmatic entity appeared, they stopped. A looming, shadowy figure approached them. The silent entity, raising its hand, enveloped the children in a magical light. In an instant, like Sarah, the other children also disappeared, Oak Ridge Town never learned the fate of the missing children. These children, unaccounted for, became a legend in the town. The forest kept its secrets, and the mysterious entity wandered through the woods like a phantom. During the night, the townspeople claimed they still saw the ghost of the missing children and heard strange sounds in the forest. Every night, whispers of brave individuals attempting to trace the lost children reverberated through Oak Ridge, turning the town into a haunting melody. And this town remained etched in memory as a place cursed by a mysterious creature.